Hello. Hi, I'm Makida Moka Onyekweli, the artist formerly known as Makida Moka. I now have an extra name, and that's because I recently got married. So, yeah, I'm now Makida Moka Onyekweli. Okay, so I planned the whole wedding myself and got a coordinator to coordinate the events of the day. And during the wedding planning process, I found out tips and tricks to, help me go through the process to make sure that I stay on budget, I choose the right people, pick my vendors, all of those things that make a good wedding. And this video is one giving you tips on how to pick your bridal parties. They're really important, actually. Your bridal party is it consists of your bridesmaids and your groomsmen, and even if you have flower girls and page boys and all that, and all the small children that are part of weddings. So this video is one to give you tips on how to pick your bridal party. So bridal parties are actually really important. Picking people who will not stress your life out. Finding them are really important because it makes you less stressed. If you know that you have people in your corner who are always fighting for, what would you like, making sure that you're okay, making sure that you're not stressed out, those are what you need. And to be honest, it's not by force. You don't have to have a bridal party. I've heard of weddings where they don't have a full-on bridal train. They only have a maid of honor and a best man. Or sometimes they don't even have any maid of honors or best man or best people at all. And they just want their friends to come as guests to the wedding. I mean, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, didn't have bridesmaids and groomsmen. They just wanted their friends to come and enjoy the day. So, I mean, I don't think that's a good example to give, to be honest, because they're royalty, so they have people who work for them that can make everything go okay. So okay, let's scrap that. That's not, I love them, but that's not the yardstick of this conversation. But yeah, I mean, it's totally up to you. It's totally up to you and your partner. You can be conventional and have a full-on bridal train with 10 bridesmaids, 10 groomsmen, flower girls, little brides. Actually, to be honest, I don't like the term little brides. It makes me feel funny. So I just call them flower girls. So flower girls and page boys and ring bearers and, the likes. Or you can just have a maid of honor and a best man, or not even have any at all. But if you choose to have, a bridal train, here are the things that you need to keep in mind when you're choosing and picking people. So first of all, you need to choose people who have been tried and tested throughout the friendship, and you know that they are reliable. I say this because this is the most important thing, because you don't want to have people in your bridal party that you can't rely on. On the wedding day, you don't even know if they're going to show up. You don't know if they're going to get their hair done. You don't know if you'll be looking for them up and down, and you don't need that added to your stress levels. I mean, it's already a stressful time. You need to pick people who you can rely on. Also, you need to pick people who are easygoing, people who don't pick fights and who get along with other people easily. I say this because sometimes ladies don't get along with each other, and it's not at your wedding that you want two of your bridesmaids to be fighting, or giving each other attitude, or having weird vibes towards each other. You don't need that. You need people who can focus and be I'm going to, even if they do that on a normal day, but they realize that, I'm going to be easygoing. I'm going to make sure that this is not going to be something that I'll be the one that's stressing anybody out, because you really don't need that stress in your life. So you need to pick people who are reliable, and you need to also pick people who are easygoing. You also need to pick people who have your best interests at heart. I say this because during the planning process, maybe they're trying to plan your bridal shower or your bachelor's eve, you need people who, in the back of your mind, you'll be oh, would she like this? Was this something that she would like us to do? Because sometimes it's a surprise and you have to like rely on them to know that, you know, they will let me know, or they will do the things that I would like. So you have to have people who have your best interests at heart. Another key thing to note is that you need to pick people who tell you the truth. Because what if like your wedding dress is, I understand that wedding dresses are personal, but then there are some things that you need your friends to just be like, you know what, maybe, have you tried this style? I think maybe this style like suits you better, or suits your body better. Because sometimes as a bride, you know that you just feel like you want like a big poofy dress. And if you have good bridesmaids or good friends that can go with you to your bridal fitting and be like, you know, why don't you try another type of style and see if you like that one better? You need them to be able to tell the truth, to let you know that, you know what, this thing doesn't really look nice. Can you maybe, are you open-minded enough to try something else? I say that, but then you should also make sure that they are not people who overimpose their ideas on you and then get angry if you don't take their ideas. So say the same, like, you know, wedding dress fitting or dress trial situation. You wear something and your bridesmaid is like, oh, well, that looks nice, but maybe you should try another style. And then you're like, no, I really like this style. And they're like, no, you need to try another style. Like, you need to find people who can, you know, nudge you in the right direction. Because I've seen photos of brides and like, you know, bridesmaids, and that wedding dress that the bride is wearing, you're just like, didn't her friends really tell her that, you know, she needed to pick something a bit to her size? Because some people wear wedding dresses that are smaller than them, and they have to be like this the whole day. Like, they have boobs flying out. Like, it's just not nice. Like, if you have good friends that can let you know that, hello, this thing doesn't really look nice, you should, you know, try something else. That's a big deal. You need good people in your corner to let you know when things are going right and when things are not going right. Another thing you need to note when you're picking your bridal party is you need to pick people who are problem solvers. You need to have at least 2 or 3 problem solvers in your bridal party, because what if something goes wrong? Like, guaranteed there's somebody that will be the panicky one that will be like, oh my God, what are we going to do? Oh wow, well. So you need like 2 or 3 people in your bridal party who are like, okay, this has gone wrong. Instead of running around like headless chickens, let us figure out a way to solve this problem so that it doesn't get back to the bride or the groom and stress them out even more on a day where like some people get really nervous on their wedding day and they don't want to be knowing that things are going wrong. So you need to find people who are problem solvers so that your day can go, you know, nicely. Also, you need to find people or choose people who are always willing to help. During the wedding planning process, there's a lot to do. Like, you need people to, you know, help you go and get something, or help you bring something from somewhere, or even if they're like people abroad that are coming to the wedding, you need to have one bridesmaid that at least can help you bring stuff, you know? You need people who are always willing to help. People will send you messages and be like, oh, you know, is there anything that you need me to do? And are happy to do it. Not that you say, okay, can you like help me do this? And then they're like, she's making me do this, she's making me do that. I understand that because you're a bridesmaid does not mean that you should be a house girl or a like badly treated domestic staff, but you need to pick people who like are willing to help you, because there's always going to be things to do and you need people in your corner, and you know that you need to be able to leave things in people's hands and know that, you know, they will sort it out. And then finally, when you're picking your bridal party, you need to choose people who you love to be around. Choose friends, cousins, family members, whoever for your bridal party that you love to be around. Like, that friend that you're always fighting with is not the one to be, even though you've known them for a long time, is not the one to be on your bridal train or your groomsman, because there's no way that they will not do something on your wedding day that will annoy you that you want to start fighting. So you need to pick people who you love to be around, people who have good vibes, you know, so that, because I mean, it's a stressful, nerve-wracking day for some people, and you need everything that can, you know, make you feel zen and feel, you know, calm on your wedding day. So final notes, the people you need to pick are people who are willing to help, people who you love to be around, people who have your best interests at heart, people who are reliable, so that you're not looking for people on the day. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope that this has given you like an insight or giving you points to note when you're picking your bridal party. And some people will actually be upset that you didn't pick them to be in your bridal party, even though you've known them for a while. And to be honest, it's okay. Like, you have to pick people who you feel will be there for you. You have to pick people who you feel like, you know, have good intentions, you know? So, I mean, it's fine. Not everybody can be in your bridal party. You have to pick a number, and if you have more friends than in that number, people would definitely be upset. So just make sure that the people you're picking have these qualities that I've listed out. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you want me to help you do anything as regards to, you know, picking your bridal party, let me know. Send me a message, leave me a comment, and I hope that this video has actually really helped you, set you on the right path as your planning partner or your planning pal during this wedding planning process. This is Makida's Corner, wedding planning hacks, choosing your bridal party.